check it, empaths, enablers, good-hearted, good, unconditional natured people, pure-hearted, whatever. Let's have a little pep talk. And you already know what we're finna talk about. That toxic folk. Let's talk about that toxic folk. Now, I'm going to give y'all a rundown on something. You take it, you grab it, you take it back to the Heavenly Father. But I already know it's correct. Why are you enabling so much? That's the question, too. The empaths that's not healed. The unconditional hearted people that's not healed. To the pure in heart that's not healed. Why are you still enabling? The narc don't love you, babies. On some real hard, natural, real hard, die hard, lay it flat on the table. Excuse me. And I'm eating chips too. Y'all gonna see my hand in my chips. Okay? I'm hungry. The narc don't love you. He don't love you. She don't love you. She not healed. So she can't, or he can't love you. You're not healed. So you giving too much love. You're giving too much attention. You're pouring into a soul that is so far broken and so miserable and so insecure and so paranoid. The narc, when they come in your life, don't get mad, but it's the truth. When the narc come in either good-natured person's life, you know why they're getting away with it? Because you haven't healed. You haven't healed from all that abuse that you went through in your homes. It all starts from the home. Maybe mom and daddy wasn't fighters. Maybe mom and daddy allowed people to get over on them all the time. So you picked up that same trait. You picked up that same type of spirit. Because that's what you were conditioned to do. That was instilled in you. Parents were scared. Because I done been around some parents that'll leave their kids in the streets fighting. And they'll project their kids. Why you get me in this? You can tell them parents, excuse me, because I got corn in my mouth. Why you get them parents, why you put me in this? One thing about narcissistic women, they don't like the battle. They are talkers. You got to understand, narcs are talkers. You got to put that soul in their throat. You got to put that shoe, the bottom of your shoe in their throat. Because you got to make sure they're not getting what you're saying. But they're not going to get what you're saying because they're on a mission. They're on a mission to stay afloat on earth. Do we get it? They're being used by darkness. Do you get it? So when you let them in, you letting the narc know you're not educated. You're not strong enough to turn them down. That's why the narc can run between 2 and 3 and 4 or 5 women. And I'm using the men because I see men run 4 and 5 women. I don't see too many women can hold 4 or 5 men down. It's going to be in a secret. But women are more vulnerable than men. So men can run 4 or 5 women at a pop. It's like connect the dots. House here. House A here. House B there. House C here. House D there. House E here. And they run, as Leon called it, triangulation. Woman to woman to woman to woman. Maybe a few men. Oh, I'm sorry. That's going to hurt. And the same thing go for the narcissistic woman. That man got that woman, but that woman might like a woman. They get entangled in all kinds of shenanigans because that lust demon gets them to run. When you're dealing with a narc ain't in the narc is in the mode of I don't care anymore. Nonchalant, as y'all call it. So if the narc is in, I said the mark. If the narc is in the mode of nonchalant, every man for itself, why aren't you educated enough? Y'all are unequally yoked, but then you're not unequally yoked because you know why? You're not strong enough to turn it down. Only thing you're walking by is sight. So it just lets you know, I'm being honest, that you are not in tune in your spiritual world. I've been there before. We all have. But now we're chosen to help y'all. Now, like I told y'all on my channel, I'm not playing no games. I don't have time for your negative comments. If you do, I'm going to be negative right back. But I'm going to be negative in a beautiful way. You're going to feel like it's negative. I'm going to put it that way. It's going to be positive, but you're going to feel like it's negative. Because we got to get into these souls. These souls are dying by boats. These souls are dying by the ships. Because nobody is actually educated or strong enough within the fight within those toxic people. So you'll blame them. You're projecting. You're gaslighting. You're doing everything the Narc doing. You're playing victim. You're not a victim. You have to get out of that victim mindset. You're not a victim. You're a victim of your own selves. Real stuff. You're a victim of your own selves because you have not did the work on yourself. So yeah, Narc can come through and blurt at you and trick you because you're just telling us that you is not in tune and you have not put in the work from being broken by so many toxic people. You got to heal, y'all. Y'all got to heal, because I'm going to tell you, if you ain't strong enough for the Narc can come and knock you right down and you will stay down. Y'all been down for 20 years. Some of y'all been down for 30. Some of y'all been down for 40. Some of y'all been down for 15, 10. Being down 6 months is bad. Being down a month is bad. I just went through the hardest test of my life. And this is no lie. I just went through one of the hardest tests of my life. My daughter passed, well, let me rewind. My uncle passed away November the 20-something. My daughter went behind him 2 weeks later. My son in prison, he getting another trial in prison. They done got into it, shanking each other. My tires was flat twice in 3 weeks' time. My car went down twice in 3 weeks' time. They smeared my name, my brother. Family been at me. They laughed at me while my tires was down. I'm in the window like, ooh, but I said, Heavenly Father, I love you. They ran me in circles, but did I give up? Negative. Or chosen ones, if you're a real chosen one, you know you work well under pressure. That's one thing I love about us chosens. We can hit rock bottom and God will say, no, sir, no, ma'am. Here I come. He rescued me out of every weapon that they try to stop me from speaking to you all. Even the flying monkeys, they probably watching me now. But do I care? No. Am I unbothered? Yes. I had to involve the law enforcement. Now, y'all see I got my nails on, right? So now this is my feminine energy. I don't do no more fighting. Anybody want to come at me, go talk to 911. That's just where I'm at with it now, because I'm not going to get back into no masculine energy and fighting and fussing with no people. I'm over that stage. And I don't even fuss. Period. I don't even change too many words if I see it's get ready to go wrong. Sometimes you just got to zip it and let it ride. If you in a household with a Narc, zip it, let that Narc talk till they'll stop. Let them fuss, let them argue, let them fuss. Only thing you tell them is, don't come asking me no questions, because if they start asking you questions, then you start asking them questions. And you stand on an answer. Don't be letting that Narc just do what they want to do to you and get over on you. No, no, no. Never that. Never let that Narc get over on you or beat you down where you scared to tell the truth. No, if they broke your heart, they broke your heart, but they didn't break your heart. They only kept that wound in your heart hurting because you never shed it from the beginning. Okay? But I'm just coming up here with this little message because, honey, I got to go to bed. I don't fall enough. My days is over. I got my nails on. I'm getting ready to get in my femme energy. Oh, honey, I'm getting ready to transform into the feminine side, the soft side, the vulnerable side. My heart is wide open because it's open for what? Love. New love. You know why it's new love? Because the old me is over. So it wasn't no love in that old me. But this new me is full of love, boundaries, and standards. Okay? Blessings.